Hey, Earl, today's podcast is brought to us by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network.
That's Mr. Hepner to you, Mr. Scott Novel.
Oh, hey, I'm sorry, Earl Hebner. Look, it's free audiobook. You know, you seem like a man that likes to read.
I don't like to read.
You don't like to read?
I like listening to things. I have this little thing in my ear, and people tell me what to do.
Oh, well, hey, you can make your own decisions, you know. You can count to 3, you can count to 10, you can listen to books to however you want to.
I screw people.
You screw people.
People tell me to screw people, and I screw them.
Well, you get a free audiobook, Earl. The beauty is that you don't have to read anymore.
Are you telling me there's a book out there that's going to tell me to screw things? What's a possible book that could ever tell me to screw things?
A possible book that could ever tell you 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm sorry?
50 Shades of Grey.
What is that?
See, you're a referee who believes in black and white. That's what you wear. That you just see everything in a black and white sort of
wear
setting.
these stripes because it's what I believe.
Yeah, there's no shades of gray. Let me tell you, Earl, there's 50 Shades of Grey out there.
Are you telling me we live in a multi-tiered world where there's no such things as black and white, but just an ever-changing shade between?
No. E.L. James is telling you that.
Oh.
And I wouldn't even, I'm not going to read it to you. I'm not going to read you the book. You're not even going to read it yourself. You can get a free audiobook download of 50 Shades of Grey, Book 1 or Book 2. Doesn't matter where you start.
What can I listen to it on?
Audible. Go to audibletrial.com/comedy podcast network. You can have those, and there's over 100,000 titles to choose from, Earl. Think of how many shades of gray that is.
That's more than 50.
It is more than 50.
That's a lot.
If you don't get it, you're screwing yourself. Then it's Earl screwed Earl.
Story of my life.
Welcome, everyone, to Curtain Jerks, right here on the Comedy Podcast Network. I'm Scott Narver.
And I'm Steve Sears.
Your hat is, or you have a beanie?
Yes.
But it's going up.
Yes.
You've wrapped it up, like, I don't understand.
I'm wearing my headphones and my beanie at the same time.
So it has to then go up?
It has to be up as far as it can so it's not covering my ears.
It looks like a cheap Russian hat this way.
A big fabric crown.
Yeah, you know, what are those called? What are those Russian?
Babushkas?
Are they? No, that's like a lady thing, right?
No, I'm guessing. If only we had some sort of digital information source that we could use to Google giant Russian hats.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you. I was looking at my laptop.
Oh,
looking at all the things that are coming up today.
No, I couldn't help but notice you've propped that up on a dictionary of Russian history.
Yeah, they're so big, and it gets it right up to my eye level.
I don't know what those furry hats are called.
I don't either.
Well, they're also like the hunter's cap, where they're up, and then you can also bring down the flaps.
Yeah.
Like I call them Randy Quaid hats because they seem to be the only hat if you ever see him wearing
the
a hat.
vacation movies.
Yeah, the vacation movies.
That's the hats he likes to wear. But then you just add a big old gold star on it, and then it's a Russian hat.
Yeah, and if you put starch on the wings on the side, it would be like a Mongolian warlord.
Exactly.
Guys,
we love wrestling. That's clear and obvious to us all.
Big purveyors of culture here on Curtain Jerks.
We do a professional wrestling podcast that is funny. We bring you a comedy wrestling podcast each and every week talking about what's funny to us, the goofiest things, the most interesting things that we talk about. We don't give you a full rundown. We don't do any of that stuff.
Incisive, good-hearted commentary.
Yeah, no. That's for other shows. Maybe even on AfterBuzz, where you can listen to me each and every week.
Hey, what time could a person check in to tune out?
What?
I meant
kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to you specifically. You know you've had a tough week. Kill yourself.
Well,
tune in to sort of just like let the smooth tones of AfterBuzz just sort of carry them.
You want everything that we bring on WWE Main Event each and every Wednesday night.
Yeah, you want that clarity.
Yeah, you can watch us streaming live on YouTube, I think roughly around 11 o'clock West Coast time. And then the following day, it's in podcast form and also on YouTube as a video to watch.
Is that the plug of the week?
No.
Nice.
Just putting it in there. And I was a guest for the Battleground after show.
After Buzz after show? After Buzz after Buzz show? After the Buzz show.
Don't hurt yourself.
Because
I want you to kill yourself.
It's too late.
So, yeah, I was a special guest on there with Christian Rosenberg, Tom Connolly, and Kathy Kelly. So if you're wondering, I don't know if I want to watch this, there's a beautiful woman on the panel talking wrestling, and she said, I was very funny.
You are very funny.
She said it. It means more when she says it.
All right, I'm just putting it out there. We all think you're very handsome, Scott. What was your snack situation like at that After Buzz Battleground?
Popcorn.
All right.
That was it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your verdict on Battleground?
I enjoyed the hell out of it.
I didn't watch it.
I know.
I was thinking about watching it today, the 30 minutes before you came over, and then I was like, I don't think I have enough time.
I don't think you do either.
Yeah. Would you think, should I try to watch it before the next pay-per-view?
If you'd like.
Is it a big thumbs up from Scott to watch Battleground?
The main thing that you got to watch from the show, and granted, you could hear all this is on the same of AfterBuzz show, where it's super funny and you get insightful commentary and jokes and laughs.
I got it. You guys had popcorn. I got it,
The
Scott.
Shield
I'm
hates
sorry I
boobs.
didn't offer you water.
We figured out that the Shield hates boobs on that show.
Really?
Yeah, we discovered that.
Because they...
No pink.
I wouldn't... Oh, gotcha. Because
No
they're
pink.
bad guys.
They hate boobs.
They're bad guys.
Hate them.
They're haters.
But a ton of other bad guys do.
Yeah.
Oh,
now it makes sense to me. Remember last week I said I got so angry that they were supporters of breast cancer? It's because they like breasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotcha.
they do.
I finally understood.
The big boob guys. The one match that you got to see from the show is the Rhodes family versus the Shield.
Oh, I was looking forward to that.
That's a really epic match, and the crowd just goes apeshit during it, and it's really a lot of fun. It's a good one. There's other ones that are like, it was good, it's fine.
So yes,
I didn't pay for the show, so therefore I enjoyed it a lot more than others, because we're going to get to that in a little bit, because people are upset.
That's what I hear.
People are pissed.
Man, and I was walking down the street, and the word on the street is piss.
Yeah. And there's piss on the street. It is Los Angeles where we're recording
Oh,
from.
no, Scott, that's rain. It's raining in Los Angeles right now.
It's washing away the piss, so it's a good day.
Oh, that is a good day. Yeah.
Today and tomorrow, good days, because the piss is being washed away.
Yeah, but then once that California sun comes back out, the urine just comes back to the pavement.
It just comes right back up like budding flowers. Well, you know what? Let's get into it now. Battleground. People are upset. People want more refunds, which is absurd to me. I don't like it.
Now, the refund thing came about because people were talking about Night of Champions, that it was Raw reversed the ending to the pay-per-view, correct?
Yes. People attended or paid for Night of Champions, and then the following night on Raw were unhappy with the outcome, and then somehow think they have the reason or justification to ask for a refund from the night before when they're happy.
Demand a refund, right?
Yeah, they think they're entitled to that. They're not.
No,
I'm
you're
letting
paying,
you know you're not.
You're paying for 3 hours of television that you got.
Yeah.
You got that 3 hours. I mean, imagine if you watched December to Dismember and you were like, this isn't the pay-per-view for me. I think I want my money back. It's not like a half-eaten bowl of spaghetti. And even then, you ate half that fucking bowl.
Yeah, I've never worked at a movie theater, but I've dealt with people that have.
I've worked in several movie theaters.
Yeah, they can't go watch the movie and then come back and go, yeah, I didn't like it. Give me my money back.
You got 15 to 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, it's like you sat through the first 30 minutes. I'm sorry you didn't like the second act plot twist.
Yeah,
you know?
Sorry you didn't like the art that was presented to you that, it's not for everybody, but that's the way it is. You had your chance to leave at any point. You sat through the entire thing. And what
I'm trying to be objective. I object.
And what we're watching, what wrestling is every week they have to keep going. They can't stop. There's no time in which they stop.
They don't get to redo Battleground or Night of Champions.
Yeah, you don't get to. Our demand of them is to keep performing and never stop until you're burnt out and broken, and then bring on the new guys. We want this new guy to be champion.
Yeah.
Well, with that,
and then we'll complain that they're not as good as the burnt out guys.
Yeah. With that, we get. Sometimes we get the downer. Sometimes we get the bad endings in order to then get a better ending later. It's the chase. Everybody wants the Attitude Era back. Well, guess what? Stone Cold was fired, screwed out of his title, got it stripped away. All the time, people weren't demanding refunds then.
Yeah, you were excited to see what Stone Cold was going to do to overcome that shitty pay-per-view.
So yeah, the chase is still on. It's building. It's getting bigger and better. If you're upset by it, don't watch wrestling.
Yeah, make your
you're
own
gonna be
pay-per-view.
upset half the time. That's how it works. You know how when you watch a show, sometimes the good guys win and sometimes the bad guys win? It's gonna keep happening.
When those bad guys win, I really want my money back.
Yeah. Shut up. Calm down.
You know what?
Empire Strikes Back, the good guys lost. And then what happened?
I wanted my money back.
Yeah, and then they blew up the Death Star again and then killed Vader and did all that good stuff in Jedi. It built.
I think it's a lot of entitlement. I think, like we so often talk about, this is one of the few art forms that is so informed by the fans. I think that gives people sort of an idea like, hey, if we cheer for this person, they get to do more. And then if we don't like the product, we get our money back.
Yeah, it's very
I mean, do you
odd.
want compensation for your parking at the arena, or do you want your money back for the toasted Doritos or whatever, like the baked Lays that you brought to whatever viewing party you went to?
Yeah, you can't go and demand your money back from every place that you've eaten food from because it didn't stay inside of you and you ended up shitting it out and it smelled super gross when you had
happened
to do it.
to excrete a disgusting brown paste after that meal at Papa John's.
Yeah, I demand my money back.
I demand my money back.
I can give you the shit. I still have it.
Yeah, I saved it because I have wanted evidence.
Well, I was told you brought somebody in today to talk about this.
Yeah, WWE is really going on sort of this damage control tour because of that Backlash at Night of Champions and at Battleground. They really want to make sure that people are, excited for Hell in a Cell. I mean, it's probably only going to be one match that's in fact in a Hell in a Cell, but they really want to make sure that they can get people's trust back.
Unless R-Truth and Curtis Axel really heat up.
Yeah, just it really heats
Just
up.
a blood-boiling feud, and then they go, all right, lower the cell again.
Bring it back. Because they're going to be main eventing, right?
Yes, they will be main eventing, of course. Yeah, it'll grow to that lengths.
We should probably point out that we both got distracted there because both of our cell phones started ringing simultaneously.
But yours didn't ring.
No, I was just trying to cover up.
No, you dump everything out of your pockets.
That's true.
Before you record.
That's performances. That's recording. That's lovemaking. That's cooking. That's when I need to use my phone or my wallet, I usually dump it and leave it in my car.
Yeah.
So yeah, dumping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you brought somebody in. You say it was a tour. So can I guess?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna guess Andre the Giant.
No,
he's a friend of the show.
No, he's a big friend of the show.
All right. He is a big friend of the show.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Earl Hebner.
Oh no, tiny friend of the show.
Yeah, that's true. Why would he work for WWE? He's still with TNA. That doesn't make sense. I don't know. Who is it?
Bob Backlund.
Bob Backlund?
Yeah.
That'll be his first time on the show.
I think it is the first time on the show.
I know it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Big fan of the show.
Yeah, he's a bit of a nut job.
Well, that's why I've been keeping him in the padded green room.
Oh, I see.
The soundproof green room.
All right. That's our Arkham room.
That's the Arkham room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mind? Can I get him?
Well, yeah, you should. We're recording. So
gentlemen! Curtain jerk, skydiver, Steve Sears.
everyone, please welcome to the show, Bob Backlund.
Thank you for having me.
I really like your suspenders.
Thanks. They're big and thick, just like me, and red as my neck.
All right. Well, look, Bob. First off, before we get to the Battleground and Hell in the Cell and all that.
The tour of kindness.
What?
It's the kindness tour. Getting it back to the fans where it needs to be. I'm the touring man.
Right. Like I said, before we get to that.
Shroud of Turin.
All right. Before we get to that, I was going to say you were just up for the job for reffing the title match for Hell in the Cell.
I did not get it.
No, you didn't. You were outvoted.
I was outvoted, but due to overwhelming public support based on the internet and the live show, they wanted me for some sort of program, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm glad you didn't take that too harshly. I'm glad you didn't just walk away and feel bridges were burned.
No, the only burning bridge that I set up was the firm burning handshake between me and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
All right, well,
Grab my hand.
I'm
shaking hands.
I'd prefer to not.
Shaking hands.
You're a very strong man.
Oh, yeah, I'll crush your face.
Well, that's a terrible handshake.
Where's that Steve Sears? I can smell him. I'm going to shake his hand.
He was getting some bananas.
Full of potassium.
Yes, they are. Well,
Yellow, they look like little withering cocks in the sun.
What?
Yellowing cocks, like they're gangrenous dicks.
You're on a tour right now for the WWE, and this is a show that goes out to everybody. Are you sure you want to talk like that?
Oh, shit. Oh, I mean shucks. Oh, man, when I said withering cocks, I meant gangrenous yellow phalluses. Please. All right, let's go back. Let's re-edit that part.
You said on Raw.
Let's re-edit it.
You said on Raw that you don't like strong language. That's why you say heck.
That's heck yeah, that's right. Let's go back and we'll edit that out.
But then you were talking about cocks, and then you said shit.
Oh, bananas. I was talking about bananas. Full of potassium. Potassium.
Potassium?
Yeah, potassium.
What are you talking about?
Potassium. I said it again. Potassium.
Do you need a banana right now?
Oh, man. I could really go for a banana down this gullet.
Why did you point at your butt?
What?
You pointed your gullet. You pointed to your butt.
You mean this big firm ass? I mean my butt. Oh God.
Okay, look, Bob.
Let me get back to my point. You're putting me on a big old poo-poo train toilet town talking here.
Well, you seem to be. This is the first leg of your tour.
Yes, this is the very first third leg of my tour.
What are you going to be doing for the WWE? What do you have in store?
I'm glad you asked, Scott. I'm really glad that you asked. What we're going to be trying to do is be getting consumer confidence back up after a disastrous Night of Champions and a terrible Battleground. I enjoyed both, but apparently the fans did not.
Okay, so what are you going to do? You are going to compensate these fans?
I am going to compensate these fans personally.
Why?
I am going to go... What?
Why?
Because we are a publicly traded company, and that we have to make sure that everyone is taken care of.
All right, well, that's a good point, so I guess...
Even the crybabies! Even the stinky, stinky crybabies!
Well, I agree with you there. I think they are stinky, stinky crybabies.
That's because their diapers are full of all their internet comments! Poop!
So,
poop mouths!
So what are you going to give these fans in
Besides
compensation?
every purchase of a $65 HD pay-per-view buy, I will be giving them a firm handshake.
Oh, all right. So they will get a handshake. Now, do they come to you or do you come to them?
I will send it to them in the mail.
You will send a firm handshake from Bob Backlund in the mail. All right. What else will they get?
They will also be reserving specialty tickets for 3 at a numerous Papa John's around the country.
Wait, specialty tickets for 3 for Papa John's around the country.
What? I understand that it's confusing. I will be sending them a phone number to call Papa John's toll-free number to make their own reservations.
Wait, do they get a pizza?
Yes, after they pay for their meal. And in fact, if they order one.
Wait a second. It doesn't seem like they're getting anything for free there. You're just handing off the local Papa John's phone number at that point.
That's right. They'll also be receiving Doink's free DVD.
Doink's free DVD?
Yes, My Clowning Life.
Well, I guess that's timely because Doink did pass away not too long ago. So.
Yes, legendary wrestler Doink the Clown.
All right, so a Doink the Clown DVD. Anything else?
Yes, several commemorative cheese canes.
Cheese
canes. We have to give them canes made out of cheese. I know a great guy in Vietnam who can get you a tiger penis in cane form.
Wait, these cheese canes, are they
you cannot use them if you have any sort of disability. They will melt.
Wait, are we talking canes that you walk with or cane the big red monster cane?
Oh, what a wonderful tie-in.
That's what I thought you meant, is a cheese cane. That I'm going to get a 7-foot cane made of cheese.
That would be magnificent. However, he is still in the Wyatt family's basement.
Right, but what better way to raise awareness than have a cheese cane?
I like it. Cane-awareness. A cheese cane.
Can we specify what cheese we'd like?
Yes, you have 3 options. Pepperjack, Wemsleydale, and Peppercorn.
Jarlsberg. Damn it! I wanted Jarlsberg so bad.
Did you want Jarlsberg?
I do.
I have Jarlsberg in my bowling ball bag. Would you like me to mold it into a cane for you?
I really would.
You've got it.
That's not the song from Ghost. That's not the song from Ghost. You have it on a pottery wheel, but that's not the song from Ghost, if that's what you're attempting.
There you go. Kane's head with the traditional mask.
Guy, I don't know if you listeners... I'm not going to be...
String cheese hair.
Oh, that's awesome. Listeners at home, I'm not going to be able to take a picture of this because I'm going to eat this before we're finished recording.
I'm so excited to hear that.
Well, I'm glad that you're giving this to the fans, all the stinky crybaby fans that are upset at the outcome of what happened.
Hey, you know, the card probably is going to be pretty packed too, but I don't know what's happening.
Let me ask you this. If you could go back in time, would you do...
I would kill Hogan.
Oh, you would kill Hogan?
I would kill Hogan with my bare hands. I would kill Hogan.
Okay, well,
I would kill Hogan before he killed my boyfriend in a barbecue shop in Memphis in '68.
What?
I've said too much. I've got to go.
Okay. Well, Bob Backlund just ran out of here at full speed. Wow. That guy's intense.
Oh, man. Can I get you one of these bananas?
No, I'm good. I have a cane cheese head.
Oh, man. That's awesome.
I didn't want to tell Bob Backlund that I didn't pay for the pay-per-view and that I wasn't upset by it.
So. Are you going to go see Hell in a Cell?
I probably will. I'll probably go watch it at AfterBuzz.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Man, Scott gets to see all the PBVs now.
It's one of the perks. It's one of the perks. That and the popcorn.
Ooh.
Double P's.
Did I tell you when I did mine, I brought cookies? Did I say that on the podcast?
I don't know.
When I did AfterBuzz that one time, I didn't know what the setup was going to be, so I brought cookies because I thought it would be appropriate. I was almost going to bring a bottle of wine, but that might have been inappropriate. So I brought cookies.
Booze for a studio running a podcast.
Yeah, a professional studio. Yeah, I didn't know.
Hey guys, brought some wine for you.
We got some wine and some cookies.
All right, you brought cookies?
Yeah, I ended up eating up a bunch of them.
Well, next time bring cookies to this show.
Yeah, all right, you got it, buddy.
Woohoo! Another thing that's coming up here, WWE 2K14 is coming out in a couple of weeks. I'm very excited. I've got my my copy pre-ordered. I've got the Dead Man edition, like the Uber edition.
Oh, so you're going to get like 8 Undertakers?
Yeah, I'm going to get 8 Undertakers, and it comes in a coffin.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very excited. They've announced this new feature, which should have been in there for a long time, which is really cool. The Create a Superstar feature, but they're doing something, I don't know how what they call it, but it's basically like keeping the head and the body of a superstar. So you could keep making the alternate outfits and updating them if crazy shit happens to them, or if they got new...
Oh,
new
so
gear
essentially
and
they're
stuff.
letting you customize existing superstars.
Yeah,
which is what
than-
they should have been doing from the very beginning.
Yeah, you could do that in No Mercy back in Nintendo 64 days. You could take the guy and just constantly change up the outfits and change up the clothes and have the same model of guy.
Yeah.
And in the new ones, you couldn't do that. You just had whoever you had, the one outfit, whatever they had, unless they made alternate ones. But then if you wanted to update them in some way,
You'd have to find them piece by piece in the customizer, right? In the editor?
you would have to create them. You would have to just flat out try and go, well, all right, his nose kind of looks like this. Oh, and they never look right. They never look the same.
They always look built from home.
Yeah. And now maybe I can put a Daniel Bryan beard on everybody. How sweet would that be?
I think that's the next step in WWE's. It's the beard era.
Oh,
The beera.
It is the beard era. You got the Wyatts. You got the Daniel Bryan. Those beards are intense.
I can't wait till Dolph Ziggler goes for it.
He always goes stubble, but he won't commit.
Yeah, and he shouldn't do the black like Hollywood Hulk Hogan beard. He should do like a blonde beard, a big bleached blonde beard.
Or do the reverse Hogan and do the mustache black and then the rest blonde.
God, that would. You mean all the no man's lands?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. But in sad news, because Dolph Ziggler's a dickhead.
That's our new segment, right? Sad news.
Yeah, sad news.
Happy birthday, Eddie Guerrero.
AJ Lee has a concussion.
What? How did this happen?
Probably from a blow to the head.
Oh, concussion.
Yeah. I don't know. It was the pay-per-view. Something
Was
happened.
she like painting her garage or something at the pay-per-view? Or
Yeah, she brought her garage to the pay-per-view, and
fell off her stepladder?
yeah, Shane McMahon fell on her. He was back and then was showing off like, guys, look at how high I can jump from.
Oh man, Shane O'Mac's the best.
Not now.
Yeah, no, he took out a wonderful superstar.
Gave my sweet angel a concussion.
What was that? Was that what was that match? I completely
Brie Bella.
Brie Bella.
Yeah.
So did Bella win?
No.
Oh,
AJ Lee won
with a concussion.
with a price.
Yeah, she won, but with a price.
That bumps me out. I hope they don't strip the belt and do all that stuff. They haven't done it yet. They haven't taken the belt away. They haven't done all that. They didn't really even acknowledge it on Raw. They just kind of mentioned it in passing that, Brie lost. But
They also, it seems kind of strange when they pick big piece of information and like, during the break, Bruno Sammartino had a birthday celebration. And it's like, during last night's pay-per-view, AJ Lee had a concussion. It always seems to be like an aside.
It should be featured news because she's the Divas champion and she won and
She's
hurt.
incredibly popular and people care about this stuff.
Yeah, but the Bruno Sammartino happy birthday app thing was sad.
Yeah. Did it eat up all your data on your phone while you're watching it?
No, my phone's full as it is. I had to remove the app from there.
Really?
Yeah. So WWE, I'm putting it out there. With all your, over 48 billion downloads, please remove mine because I had to remove the app from my phone. So it's discounted. So please remove one.
Yeah, and you'd also like a refund for that app, correct?
I would like a
because you
refund
don't
for
have the
that app.
space for it.
Yeah, and that really upsets me because I want to know what Sheamus is up to. And I can't now, so I'm going to need a refund.
It's really a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, what? It sounds like a fan just wandered into the studio right now. Hey, excuse me, little boy. You're a full-grown man.
Yeah, I am.
Why are you're dressed like a superstar?
Yeah, I'm dressed like my favorite superstar.
Who's your favorite superstar?
Fandango.
You're dressed up as Fandango?
Yeah, and he wasn't at Battleground.
Yeah, he wasn't at Battleground. I didn't see it, so I wouldn't.
I need a refund.
Because Fandango wasn't there?
Because Fandango wasn't at Battleground. I want a refund.
Hey, look, I'm not good with kids, but maybe this is a good lesson for
I'm
you.
a full-grown adult.
You're a full-grown adult?
I'm a full-grown adult.
That's right. I'm sorry. I lost track of that.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Where are all the guests on your show? Where are they?
They're in the green room.
Oh, they're not right here? I want a refund from listening to your podcast.
It's free.
Dad will give me a refund for it.
Like it would be out of pocket.
Yeah, get to it.
So you want a free refund?
Yeah, I want a free refund. Yeah.
All right. How about a martini olive cane eyeball from a giant cane?
No,
cheese?
I'm not a TNA fan. I don't want an apple teeny. That's too close to an apple teeny that Christopher Daniels drinks. Yeah, I want a refund for what you offered me.
Man, you are incredibly knowledgeable for a wrestling fan, but I suppose we have to.
That goes hand in hand.
Does it?
Yeah, I'm incredibly knowledgeable about wrestling.
I am not, and I'm on a wrestling show.
I need a new diaper.
But so you're wearing a diaper?
Yeah, because I'm a stinky crybaby.
Well, I don't want to change you, but if you can't change yourself, I can help you, I guess.
Change myself? You mean like my attitude about how I perceive things?
Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck you, no!
Scott, did you see that? That wrestling fan just ran right out of here.
Yeah, good.
And his poopy diaper was leaving internet comments all over the floor.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes.
Look, I got a Gaylord right here, and I've got a Fagatron, and I got this. They were way better at the beginning.
Dick sucker.
Yeah.
Thundercocks.
Oh, Thundercocks.
These all seem to be parodies of 80s cartoon shows.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with our show.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turd Burglars.
Oh, I got a first right here, too. I think that's for Ain't It Cool News, though.
He-Man on Man.
You gotta keep going.
No, I'm going to stop there.
Smurf cocksuckers. Did I do it right?
You did. Yeah, it leaves a little blue ring around the mouth. Where's Eka nose?
Yeah.
TNA Bound for Glory is really shaping up to be a hell of a show. Let's see what we got here. We got the World Heavyweight Championship match, AJ Styles versus Bully Ray. We got Magnus versus Sting.
Oh, I thought they were friends.
They are, but if you watch Impact, you'd know what happened.
Scott, don't tell me what happened.
All right, what happened was Magnus is really upset that he can't get the job done taking out Ego because the Ego keeps fucking with him all the time.
They're in his head, man.
Oh, they are in his head, and he wants his shot. He wants his time. And he says no one's going to give him that shot. And Sting was talking to him like, come on, you're embarrassing yourself. Come on, get your shit together. And then he was complaining to Sting like, no one's going to give me that shot. Flair gave you that shot. And then who's going to give me that shot? And Sting went, I will. I'll give you that shot. And so Bound for Glory, he's getting that shot.
Oh, against Sting?
Yes.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Loser has to wear a T-shirt when wrestling forever.
Oh, I hope it's not Magnus because he actually has a good physique.
Yeah, he does.
And so does Sting, for that matter.
He does. He just feels a little bad for himself.
Yeah, it's really... Hey, look, kids, if you want to go swimming, go swimming.
Yeah, go swimming.
Wear whatever you want.
Yeah.
Preferably trunks.
Yeah. Please cover up.
That
the
goes
trunk.
guys and girls the same. I mean, just wear something, you know.
We also have the
We're not in that perfect society yet.
The Ultimate X match for the X Division Championship. Austin Aries versus Manic versus Chris Sabin versus Jeff Hardy.
Ooh, Jeff Hardy. Was Jeff Hardy just recently attached to that? I thought it was 3 of them before.
No, this was just an impromptu, like, that's going down.
All 4, huh?
Yeah, and Jeff Hardy's never been in Ultimate X, so he's going to do something stupid.
That's with the rubber bands?
Yep, they fling rubber bands at each other.
Ow, 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 ow. No, the zip, like,
and then in order to win the title, you got to make a little field goal with your fingers.
I can't do the gun. You know, the one where you fire by moving your thumb?
Oh, yeah, it always hits me in the eye.
Yeah, I always shoot myself.
Then you also have the World Team Tag Champs.
Oh, yeah.
World Tag Team Champions, James Storm and Gunner versus the pre-show match winners, which is a gauntlet match between Bad Influence, Joseph Park and Eric Young, the Bromans, and Chavo and Hernandez. Plus, Kurt Angle's returning because he'll also have the whole TNA Hall of Fame induction.
Oh, so they announced the Hall of Fame, but the induction is at Bound for Glory?
Yeah, it's either the night before or they do it sometime before the show. I don't think they do it during the show because you guys watched the Bound for Glory, right? Where Sting was inducted, but he wasn't inducted. They just talked about it.
They just said, "Hey, he's and they had no ceremony. They just said he was in there, and then he had that Cracker Jack ring. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Maybe it's a great ring. I'm really excited for Kurt Angle. Congratulations for a guy I don't know. It's cool to have him in.
Never met Kurt Angle?
No, I haven't.
Oh, all right.
I think he was on the podcast once, but I don't think he remembered me.
You didn't formally introduce yourself?
Yeah, I don't do that. I have a really terrible habit of being around celebrities and not formally introducing myself. Usually I just smell their hair and run off.
Cameron Diaz won't forget you.
No. Brilliant Blonde. That's the kind of shampoo she uses.
Is that right?
I've said too much.
Well, I wanted to say something on the show.
Hey, this is the forum for it, Scott. You have got a wrestling podcast. You want to say something on this show, you say it.
I should say it on the show because this is the show in which I say stuff.
Unless it's something that makes me feel uncomfortable, and then I'll talk to you about it privately afterwards. And I'll be like, that really just makes me uncomfortable, Scott. I just really feel like we shouldn't be talking about Hawaiians like that. I
think that's already happened a couple of times. And so I'm sure you already have a list of things that you are uncomfortable with talking about on the show.
Yeah, like Brett.
No, on the show, we always ask for the rate and reviews on the show for iTunes, and I want to say thanks for all those that have done it and all those that have been supportive. Twitter's been great this past week. You guys have been on amazing stuff, and I haven't mentioned this yet, and I've been meaning to. I keep forgetting to write it down. To listener Alex Rude, do you know what happened?
What happened?
Listener Alex Rude did an amazing thing. This just makes me so happy about this podcast and what we've been able to do and the gift that we just love doing it. Alex Rude went to a show, a WWE Raw, and was compelled to bring a sign. He brought a Curtain Jerks podcast sign.
What?
We didn't ask him to do it. We didn't tell you guys to do these things. We've kind of encouraged, we thought it'd be fun before. We just mentioned it in passing, but we never said, do it. You must bring a sign of our podcast there.
No, I think if any time somebody is inspired to do something instead of being told to do something, that's huge. That's incredibly human.
And it's such a cool feeling because he thought, I'm going to wrestling. This already, like, he's doing something that he wants to do. And then on top of that, he said, you know what's going to make this more fun or even better than what it is? He made a sign. He took the time, got the markers, got the poster board, and then brought a sign. It was confiscated because it said podcast on there. You can't have a sign that says podcast, so they took it away. And he let us know. He's like, they took my sign away.
This is good information that we can spread to other people.
Yes, we can.
I'm honored that someone, when they think of wrestling, they think of us.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like you kind of slipped through?
Yeah,
like we've made it through. Like I know it's been happening for a while, but I'm always shocked and surprised, and I'm always really happy about it.
We're in our little bubble here in Los Angeles. We don't
true.
Always know, and so that's why when you guys say these things and do these things, it really means a lot, and I really have to say thank you for that, and thank you, Alex Rude, for doing that.
Thank you very much, Alex.
And it made me think of something that maybe we could do in compensation for you guys. Bob Backlund got me thinking too. Like, well, maybe I should give a little something back. Because we asked for those rate and reviews on iTunes, they mean so much. We give the show to you for free. We ask that you tell friends and spread the word about the show. But these rate and reviews that you do, if you can show us your rate and reviews, because I know the U.S. iTunes isn't the same as all the other ones. I know there's UK iTunes where they have a different listing and
Different analytics.
Yeah, I don't know how far it keeps going. I don't know if it's Canada, if it's Australia, and all these other things. So if you rate and review the show, here's what we promise to give to you. If you rate and review the show, we will give you a personalized message from one of your favorite characters on the show. You want to hear something from Joker Sting directed to you? You want it personalized to you and saying something? We'll get that for you. You want Vince McMahon? You want Goldust? You want Laurinaitis? All the characters that you've been hearing on the show.
We've got their phone numbers. We will track them down.
We will make them do this for us.
We will make them do things for you.
So you can email us, curtainjerks@gmail.com. Send us your rate and review. Show us the link that you sent it to us on iTunes. It gave us star rating and some words as well. Rate and review. Then we will do that for you. Then we'll talk to you and say like, oh, what's the name that you wanted to and all that. And we'll give you a personalized message.
An intense, private, personal message shared with thousands, specifically to you.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. If you want to put it up on YouTube, you want to make it your answering machine, your voicemail message, whatever you want to do with it. That is for you. And it doesn't have to be that you do it right now. If you've already done it, then please send us that link. But if you haven't done it yet, maybe this will be reason to do it. Because this will help us reach more people, and this will help us have more people maybe be inspired to bring signs. Or when they see Triple H, they'll just yell curtain jerks at him.
And just wait till he gets, eventually he'll start getting it.
So who knows? But now it is time for the plug of the week. This week's plug of the week is the NXTees. Not the show. NXTees. T-E-E-S.
Oh, as in tees for golf.
Yeah, oh, well, maybe soon.
No.
Very personalized wrestling tees that you got to be real close up there and see. Believe in the Shield. Wow, they fit all that on there.
Wow, all right.
This is a combined effort from wrestling memes and squared circle ringwear. There's a new wrestling tee every Tuesday available for 7 days only.
Whoa.
Yeah, so these are concepts created by wrestling memes, and then the design and everything is then put together by square circled ringwear. And this week's is Zane's World. It's Sami Zayn, who was El Generico, but it's a Wayne's World shirt.
Nice.
So by the time that you listeners hear this, I don't know if it's still going to be there or not, but you can see the previous shirts, and they've always got a new shirt each and every week, so you can check out those at NXTees, NXTees.com, Facebook.com/NXTees, and follow them on Twitter.com, NXTees. It is time for Jerk Tweets. Every week, go to Twitter and follow us at Curtain Jerks and send us your hashtag Jerk Tweets. Anything you want, we'll read about it and talk about it on the show. First one we have here is still a conundrum. I don't know what it is. Rio Yanez? Rio Yanez? I don't know. Could be anything.
I assume it's Rio Inez, right?
Or
are we just saying
Rio Yanez?
Yeah, so are we just saying it the exact same way all three times?
I threw in a new one, so that way I'm forever confused. He wants to know, what is Jack Swagger's secret fetish? And for posterity, fuck you, Steve Sears.
Oh, solid.
Well, I think we should get Jack in here and find out what it is.
I don't know if I want to know this, because I feel like he often like throwing dicks and scrotums around so much.
Oh, yeah, unlike Backlund or Goldust.
No, I know. It's like sometimes it's an incredibly sexual show, but like problem is with Swagger is I feel like we always have to make eye contact with him when we come in, so it's... I feel like if I know something about that person, then I'll be able to see that whenever, like, when you know something about somebody, you can see it behind their eyes every time you see their eyes.
Guys, I think my ass is burning.
Hey, Jack. How you doing?
My ass is burning. Were you talking about me?
I think it's ears. That's how that's supposed to work.
What do you mean?
I think the saying is my ears are burning when someone's talking about it.
No. I think my ass is burning because someone's talking about me, so I got to get up and go look and see who's talking about it.
What a wonderful way to justify that.
My ass is burning. Steve Scrotum, Scott Nutsack, were you guys talking about it?
Jack, we were. Rio Inez, as I believe the Twitter handle reads.
Rio Inez.
Would like to know what your secret fetish is.
My secret fetish?
Remember, as soon as you tell us, it will just become a fetish.
You guys want to know my secret fetish?
Rio Inez does.
But you guys want to know too, because otherwise you wouldn't have brought it up on the podcast.
Yes, Jack, I want to know what your secret fetish is.
Oh,
Man, you want to know my secret fetish?
I don't.
My secret fetish is a big passion of mine.
Oh, I'm sorry. A what?
A big passion. Passion. Passion?
Passion?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Passion. The Sasquatch.
I'm sorry. The Sasquatch.
The Sasquatch.
The mystical Yeti.
Yeah.
The abominable snowman.
No, they're different.
The Wendigo.
No, that's a different beast.
Is it?
Yeah.
The North American gorilla ape man.
This is the beast. The man gorilla beast that resides in the Pacific Northwest.
From like Harry and the Hendersons.
Well, that's made up.
Is it?
That's fake. There's no such thing as that. Like, yeah, like John Lithgow really has.
I can get John Lithgow in the studio in 5 minutes and find out if that's a fake movie or not.
It's
5 minutes.
It's a fake movie. I checked. I looked on the IMDb, and it's not a documentary.
You know what? Hold on. I'm checking with Lithgow right now. Right now. Okay.
All right,
Mr. Lithgow.
Oh.
Is Harry and the Hendersons a real movie?
No.
Thank you, Mr. Lithgow. All right, Jack.
See, I told you.
Okay. Just good to know.
Made a few words, that guy.
Yeah, in a few words. Great actor.
Look, Pacific Northwest. The Sasquatch lives there. Feeds on human bones. I've tracked it down that he's in 3 possible cities.
Now, do you
in the Pacific Northwest.
Do you base this when you're on tour? Like do you after you perform, you get out there?
Every time perform. I am competing, sir.
I know, I understand, but perform in
competition.
an athletic capacity. That's what I meant.
Oh yes,
Yeah, of
absolutely.
course. Yeah,
yes,
certainly,
and
of course.
then I'm a thespian.
Yes, you're quite a thespian.
I've narrowed it down to 3 cities of where the Sasquatch might be.
Okay.
It's either in Spokane.
Washington?
Yes, Spokane, Washington.
I'm sorry, Spokane what?
Spokane, Washington. Seattle?
Washington?
Seattle, Washington.
Okay, all right.
Or Snohomish. Snohomish.
Washington?
Snohomish, Washington.
You mean Suquamish?
No, I mean Snohomish.
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 So like pita chips, sir? Yes, but no hummus.
Well, I mean, if you want to use different words, then yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But
Those are the 3 cities that I have the Sasquatch narrowed down to. It's just a matter of time before I get them and recruit them to the real Americans, because no one's more American than Sasquatch.
Well, 2 things. I don't want to pick hairs here. Get it? Sasquatch?
Yeah, I do. You don't pick a Sasquatch to terror.
No, don't pick at him.
You'll rattle him up and he'll get angry and eat your human bones.
Now, so you're looking for the Sasquatch in populated cities?
That's right.
Okay. And 2, this is a secret. Is this fetish like sexual? Is it just like does it consume your thoughts? What kind of fetish is this?
It consumes everything. It consumes my thoughts. It makes me a sexual person because of it. It makes me a thespian. It makes me a competitor because there's no greater athlete than the Sasquatch. He's constantly walking around.
He does. I did see that video of him.
Good shape.
Yeah, I did see that video of him.
You've
He's got
seen that
that
video?
that jaunt to him.
Yeah, he's got that jaunt. He's walking around. You know, that's an athletic jaunt.
That is an athletic jaunt.
So I want to face.
Would you change his name
at WrestleMania?
Would you change it? You want him in competition at WrestleMania?
Yeah, I want to fight the Sasquatch. WrestleMania 30. Sasquatch. Jack Swagger.
I would actually be really excited if they had Sasquatch in WrestleMania.
Well, it's just a matter of time before I find him.
Yeah.
It's no longer a secret fetish. So if you want to help me out,
then
get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay clear of my path because this is my journey.
All right, absolutely, Jack.
This is my journey.
Yeah, it's your journey.
You hear me, Rio Yanez? You get out of my way. You don't impede Jack Swagger.
You don't want to what?
Otherwise, things will get dark. You don't impede me, or I'll break your ankle.
All right.
Or I'll have Cesaro swing you around. You know, I came up with the name of that move.
What is that name of that move?
Cesaro swing.
Cesaro what?
Cesaro swing.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It works.
You know what, Jack? Best of luck with you. I saw The Gray recently. I really liked it. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope safe travels in finding Sasquatch.
Yeah, because you know what happened when I looked for him? It was just like The Gray, because I took some people with me,
yeah.
And I said, "You're going to die now. This is the time in which you are going to die. You will die."
Yeah, that's It's pretty dire.
Yeah, but then I murdered him because I didn't want to share anything.
You didn't want to share any of that Sasquatch glory? You just
If
said
I
that.
murdered him, I just mean I took all their supplies and left them for dead.
Okay, good, because if you actually murder them, it's a lot of truth telling on this podcast today. A lot of people getting in trouble. I
Hey,
feel like.
speaking from the heart, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm a bad guy.
You are a bad
I'm
guy.
a bad guy.
You're a very bad guy. Thanks, Jack. That was a lot less sexual than I thought it was going to be.
Have fun with your jerk tweets, fellas.
Thank you.
God,
God, I hate that I just did that thank you at the end. It was like that. Bye.
well,
Josh Callahan.
live in shape. Real_DJV says, and that's, I think, a first for Real DJV, so thank you for sending that. Real_DJV says, what would be your guys' dream match for TNA versus WWE versus ROH in a triple threat?
I know so little about ROH right now.
Me too.
It is shameful. It is literally shameful.
It is, but it's difficult to keep up with all these because, I mean, we really are restricted by if they don't have an ongoing show on television, it's hard to watch.
They haven't, like, Rosecca was talking about how they had that East Coast show on Fox Sports. Was that
Really?
still going? Yeah, he said it
didn't
was
tell me
East
that.
Coast only. He said it was Fox
Son of a
Sports.
bitch. That Smurf cocksucker.
That's Smurf cocksucker. Yeah, he was saying that was ongoing, and they also do the free pay-per-views, right? Death Before Dishonor. They're not free, but they're.
Well, there's the free iPay-per-view, which I tried watching. I got to see like a match and a half, and then it crapped out. So it sucked because it crapped out, but hopefully it was because
stupid
so many people,
WWE glass ceiling.
so many people were watching that. Hopefully that's why it crapped out. I used to watch them when they're on HD
Fucking
Net.
McMahon's just monopolizing everything.
I watched them when they had the show on HD Net, and that was really cool. But then I didn't have HD Net anymore, and then the show went away. But I did bring up their roster.
All right.
And so you can start looking. As I thought of mine already. So my dream match would be Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar versus Kevin Steen. Seems like the three toughest guys in each promotion just going to war with each other.
It almost seems like you wouldn't like. Yeah, I'd be so stoked for any of these people. Like, I think you could do two, and I'd be excited. Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar, I think, would be awesome.
It's a triple threat. Steve.
But it is a triple threat.
By the rules of jerk tweets.
Let's see. We got Rhino in there. Huh?
Yeah, that excited me. I had no idea Rhino was there. Jay Lethal.
Oh, you know what? Big fan of Jay Lethal. I'd like to see Jay Lethal, CM Punk, and Austin Aries.
Oh, that's a good one right there.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's your dream triple threats from us.
Where do people? I'd like people to respond in jerk tweets if you can. Where are people watching ROH? How are people staying up to date with it?
I don't know. I've considered getting a couple DVDs, but the DVDs I always want to get are the classic things, that have Colt Cabana or Samoa Joe or CM Punk, all that stuff. Because I missed out on so much of that, so I still wouldn't be keeping up to date.
I bought an ROH pay-per-view, DVD once.
Yeah, what was it?
Paul London, Please Don't Die.
Really?
Yeah, I got it from my friend Casey for
Where
his
is it?
birthday. It's in Mountain View, California, I think.
Well, go get it.
I should. But he's going to move to Stockholm soon, then I'm never going to get to see it. He's going to move to Stockholm soon, then I'm never going to get to see it.
And our last one here, we had so many that came in this week. I love it when that happens, and then we have to pick and choose. But I save all the other ones. I always have them. Occasionally, I'll miss a jerk tweet if it's not sent to us directly or something like that. But I always save them. So I have other ones lined up, ready to go for next week. Johan Benet says, in delivery room, waiting for my wife to have our son.
Whoa.
Is it poor form to convince her to let me name him Triple H?
No hashtag?
Actually, yes, it does keep going. But I was letting that sink in. Also, it's pronounced Johan Benet. So thank you for the clarification there. Or perhaps, hey, hey, Johan Benet Mang. Hashtag toothpick. Hashtag fuck you, Steve Sears.
Hashtag toothpick.
Yeah, because
That's fucking offensive.
Wow. Congratulations on having the son. First off, Johan.
Yeah, congrats, man. That's a really big deal. I feel like if you want to go wrestling names, I'd probably go with Fandango. It's probably a good one.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind the last name will be Benet.
Fandango Benet? Gubenet.
I'd say Repo Man Benet.
That's pretty good.
Tajiri Benet.
Shane McMahon Benet?
Scott Benet.
That's good. Steve Benet.
Fuck you, Steve Benet.
Yeah. Hay is for horses and A.
Mm-hmm. Jack Swagger Benet.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right, just throwing it out there.
Maybe I should have got Jack to come back. I'm totally blanking.
Godfather Benet.
Oh, that's good. Good Father Benet.
Ooh, yeah. Your son will be raised right that way.
Yeah. Stevie Richards Zane.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Hay Manet.
These are all good names. Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana Manet.
Yeah, Colt Cabana Benet. Colt Cabana Benet.
Colt Banana Benet.
Banana. You said banana.
I've got all these bananas.
You're obsessed with the bananas.
Batista Benet.
Oh, that's a good one too. These are all good names.
I like alliterations, I think.
So, yeah, but if you want to name him Triple H, I don't know.
Yeah, about Paul Levesque Benet.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's better than Triple H. Don't name your son Triple H.
Axel Foley Benet.
That's a good one too.
Mick Foley Benet.
That one was Beverly Hills Cop.
Axel. Yeah, well, I'm just a big fan of Beverly Hills Cop.
Razor Ramon Benet.
Yeah.
These are all good names. Whatever you name your son, please let us know. And send us a pic of the kid.
Yeah.
Like not fresh out of the...
Yeah, give it some time till some of those facial features start coming in.
Yeah, we'll clean them off a little bit.
Yeah.
But future...
This is my amorphous blob of a child.
Future jerk right there. Hopefully a wrestling fan. Hopefully a fan of the show. Because if not, disown him.
Yeah.
Get rid of him.
Or if you're a wrestling fan, he's going to really go the opposite way. It's like, I'm all about MMA.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Well, in closing, there's been some speculation going on about friend of the show, Wade Barrett.
Oh, friend of the show.
They are talking about repatching.
Well, no, he needs a new patch.
If he has wounds,
Yeah.
they'll repatch those. And then on top of that, repackaging Wade Barrett again.
Well, what was this?
This is absurd.
The second one is the bare knuckle boxer, right?
Well, first he's the NXT guy, the young Wade Barrett, just the man who is Wade Barrett, an
Yeah.
Englishman sniffing the rose and got the jacket.
Pretty badass.
Very badass. And then from there, he's the leader of Nexus.
Very cool.
And then from there,
Leader of the Corps.
yes, leader of the Corps. Too many R's. And as we know from our Heath Slater interview, the actual Heath Slater, that he said that was Wade Barrett's doing of adding the extra R.
What was that R for?
Revenge.
Respect.
Anything. So then from there, Wade Barrett is the bare knuckle boxer, which is so fitting because that guy fought.
And it was very similar, but it was very similar to the other Wade Barretts.
Yeah, because that's what's going to work is, what's similar to him.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, they talk about how ugly he is because of all the fights, and if you see him up close, like he's hideous.
He looks like a grizzled James Bond.
Mm-hmm. So they talk about all this, and then now it's not good enough. They're going to do something else with the guy.
What are they going to do with him?
I don't know. I figure we bring him in and talk about it.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Hey, did you have some of those breakfast burritos?
What?
I just saw you walking in. I thought, or maybe you had some of those breakfast burritos.
I thought I might get a proper introduction.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll cut this part out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Curtain Jerks Podcast. Wade Barrett.
That's it.
What? I don't. Is there
None of my accomplishments of what I may have done.
what you may have done?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Curtain Jerks Podcast.
Curtain Jacks. Is this being repackaged as well?
I'll edit this part out too. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Curtain Jerks Podcast, Wade Barrett, former bare knuckle boxer champion, dog puncher, and hot dog eater extraordinaire, Wade Barrett.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, I'm glad you're back.
Well, who knows how long I'll be back for before they repackage me again.
You sound kind of down about that, Wade Barrett.
Yeah, nothing can stick.
Yeah, well, I thought that the bare knuckle boxer thing was going pretty well.
I thought it was too. I was slow-mo punching everyone.
Yeah,
Had the jacket and the new song.
that looked awesome.
Yeah, I liked it.
Well, so what I don't understand is I don't think it's just a matter of packaging you. It seems like all of that what worked before was great. It's just a matter of like maybe they should just put you in a few more high-profile matches, right?
Well, that's what I thought, but
They said it's not gonna happen until I have a gimmick that works.
A gimmick. What a disgusting, terrible word.
Well, I have some that'll work. I came up with a few ideas.
Yeah, I see you got a dog-eared notebook right there. Do you mind sharing some of them with us?
All right. So the big thing, especially in America, is superheroes.
Yeah, that's right. We're in a superhero renaissance right now.
So, I had an idea. Right? Thor's really big, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I would do. I'd grow out my hair real long, right? Grow it and then make it blonde. Okay, so that's what I'll do. And then I'll add some more weight on myself.
Okay.
All right, so I'll make myself a little bit bigger. So I'll be real big, be real muscular, have long blonde hair. And then Thor carries around a hammer, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going to carry around a hammer. That's too small and weak. Maybe I'll use a sledgehammer.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I'll have long blonde hair, be really big and muscular, have a sledgehammer, and Thor uses lightning, but that's impossible. So maybe instead I'll do something with water. So when I come out and then people will see me, I'll drink some water and then I'll spit it to show that I control the water.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That sounds really similar to Triple H's gimmick.
Oh. Well, oh yeah.
Yeah, but the way you described it, however, I can completely see how you came to that conclusion. I just feel like it seems a little bit like, well, Triple H.
Oh, all right, okay.
Oh, no, but I think you'd be great at it.
No,
You had an accent.
I got other ones. Okay.
Okay.
Well, there's the Hulk, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Big brooding guy, just big, he's big, and then he's reactive and he's energetic, and the crowd can't stop from looking at him.
He's rage-filled, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll paint myself a different color, but I won't paint myself green because that'll be too on the nose, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll paint myself orange. There's no orange Hulk, so I'll paint myself orange. And then when I come to the ring, I'll have my clothes on, but to show that I'm a massive guy and then I'm getting bigger, I'll tear my shirt off.
Okay.
Right? So I'll tear my shirt off of me, like rip it right down in half.
Yeah, you're getting bigger, but you're tearing
I'm
the shirt
getting
off.
bigger, but I won't tear my pants off because I'd just be, then
Weird,
everybody see me giblies.
Yeah.
So I'll tear my shirt right in half. And then if people will see me, and then if ever I'm in peril because someone else has beaten me up, then I'll reach this angry place where I start hulking up, right?
Okay.
I'll hulk up, and then you can't hurt me anymore, and I'm impervious to pain. And then I'll celebrate. And to celebrate, I'll show how big I am with just flexing everything.
For the
For
crowds,
the audience.
For the audience,
yeah. And then people will love me because they'll see that, there's two sides to this Hulk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. Can I shoot straight with you?
Well, yeah.
That sounds like Hulk Hogan.
Well,
He's orange.
well,
He tears his shirt, and then he flexes for the crowd.
for fuck's sake.
I'd love to see you do that. I think you'd be great at it.
Oh,
Just I think
all
it's
right,
been
all
done.
right. Okay. Well, maybe I won't take from a property that's already happened, right?
Yeah.
What if I was just a superhero, right? I have a cape and a mask and I call myself the Hurricane.
Well, that sounds a lot like the Hurricane.
Oh, goddamn.
Shane Helms.
All right. Oh, okay. What if I was a superhero in training?
Okay.
Yeah, just that's what's written all across my vest. And I'm a superhero in training. I also have a cape, but I'm working my way up to it.
That was Rosie. That was Rosie. Wade.
Oh, Jack Swagger's right. That's Shane Helms' sidekick from 3 Minute Warning. Get the fuck out of here, Jack. Sorry, just throwing that out there. Yeah, you're making me look like an idiot.
What if I just put Joker makeup on my face?
Oh, like really clean, like just
Like
white
like
and then red
Heath
lipstick.
Ledger, just put that on my face.
Oh, like slapdash.
yeah, just put that on my face and then just run
Joker
with that.
Sting.
I'm gonna get fired.
No, you're not gonna get
I'm
fired.
gonna get fired.
No, you're not gonna get fired.
I'm gonna have to go back to England where it's rainy all the time.
I love it when it rains.
Oh yeah, but it's like my tears now.
No, I know. Hey, look.
It's rainy at Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett, maybe they're repackaging you because it sounds too similar to Wade, the Wyatt family. What is it? Bray Wyatt?
No, they didn't take that either. Remember I came on here before and said I was gonna be part of the Wyatt family?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
They said no to that too.
Because you're British?
Yeah.
Hey, look, buddy.
I'm gonna get fired. I'm gonna get future endeavored.
You're not going to get future endeavored. Everybody here on the podcast loves you. We think you're awesome. All you got to do is, they don't even need to give you another gimmick. They just got to put you in higher profile matches because you deliver. You're awesome. You were main eventing with Cena, and when you started, and you were staying toe to toe with him.
Or deliver.
You deliver.
FedEx Barrett.
Well,
Like I deliver things on time. I'm grasping at straws
no, I
here.
know. You know what? WWE, they're so good at cross promotion. I'm sure that they could make it work.
Okay.
But don't do that. You're better than FedEx.
DHL?
The one with the flying van?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Those are good commercials. You want me to call Jack Swagger back in here so you can punch him?
No. Well, yeah, I'd like to punch him.
Yeah.
Slow motion punch.
Yeah. Hey, Jack, what was the name of that guy?
Gonna have to narrow it down. That's a little open.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little vague.
Yeah, he was the.
No, it's not a woman that you're talking about.
No, it's the evil referee from WCW after Invasion.
Oh boy. What was his name now? Let me see.
Now wait.
Referee.
Slow motion punch.
Slow
Slow
motion.
motion
It's not Scott Armstrong. Why are you touching my face? Why are you touching my face? Ow, my teeth. Ow, my teeth.
Knocked out.
Ow. Why'd you let him do that?
Sorry, Jack.
You didn't come to my rescue.
Yeah.
I hope your future endeavored.
Hey, Jack.
I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy.
Just get out of here.
Whoa. Well, I hope I don't.
Yeah, I hope so. Not too.
Maybe I'll be Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh.
I would watch that.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wade.
Well, poor Wade Barrett.
Poor Wade Barrett.
Poor Wade Barrett. Good for Jack Swagger, I guess.
Yeah.
And good for Bob Backlund.
Yeah, you know what? It's good to see these people getting those momentums again. Those momentums again.
And don't be a stinky crybaby, fans.
Yeah. Hey, you're watching it. If you're watching by yourself, you're doing it wrong. You got to start watching wrestling with other people. Then you can complain and make jokes about it instead of just complaining.
You know what you got to do? You got to be like Johan Benet. You got to watch wrestling and make babies while watching wrestling.
Yeah. That guy's a lucky guy.
Yeah, because I'm gonna kill myself.
Hey, that means there's luck for people. That's what luck. That means there's a path. That means there's somebody out there for you.
Is that what that means?
I think so.
So that wraps up another episode of Curtain Jerks. Again, we put the promise out there to you. If you've rated and reviewed Curtain Jerks on iTunes, and if you want to do it, let us know. Email us curtainjerks@gmail.com, and we'll get a personal message from one of our signature characters to you. It's our gift to us. That's our gift to you, bringing the show to you for free. And tell your friends. This is Johan Benet's making a baby, and he's going to make that baby a new fan. That's one way of going about it. Just tell your friends. That's an easier way.
Spread the community like a disease.
Yeah, put that disease in your friends' ears.
Yeah.
That's who we are. So for Curtain Jerks, I'm Scott Narber.
I'm Steve Sears.
Enjoy your wrestling, kids.
You have received this transmission from the Comedy Podcast Network. For more shows, visit comedypodcastnetwork.com.